Okay, so you've been given a chart of rise over run, and then it's labeled pitch over here, which is the same as slope or the steepness. Think of a roof, like rise over run. That's how you figure out pitch. So that's what they're giving you. Rise column here, run column here, and then here's pitch. They ask you to give your answer as a whole number or in a decimal form. So what we're going to do to solve these is we're going to do something called proportions, where you have a fraction equal to a fraction. It kind of makes a nice little template of how to solve these, because once we put our numbers in place, our method is going to be cross multiply where you can, and then divide by the number left hanging. So I'll show you how this works. So right now we have rise over run here. There's the rise, there's the run. So always put the rise on top and the run on the bottom if you're going to put it in fraction form. So we would say 6 feet over 2 feet from that. And we want to find out what would that be if instead it was some number over 12. So this is rise and this is run. And so here we have rise over run, and now we have rise over run. And then to solve it, you just cross multiply where you can. So like this direction, you can't cross multiply because there's not a number sitting here. But here you can cross or diagonally multiply. So to solve this, it's 6 times 12, and then divide by the number you didn't use yet, divided by 2. So that's how we end up with 6 times 12 is 72, and then divided by 2 is 36. So the missing number here is 36. And we can do all of the rest of them the same way. So here we don't know the rise, but we do know the run. So it's going to be a blank over the run of 48. So that's rise over run. That's going to equal to this rise over run, which is 2 over 12. So now to find this missing number, we do what we did up here. You cross multiply where you can. So I can go this way. I can say 2 times 48, which is 96. And then 96 divided by 12, which is 8. So that's the missing number here. So it was 8 feet and 48 feet. That is the same steepness as 2 to 12. So down here we have rise over run. So we have 7 over the blank is equal to 6 over 12. And to solve it, just wherever you can, do your cross multiplying. So 7 times 12 is 84, and then 84 divided by 6. Let's see here, that's 14. So 7 over 14, which really makes sense if you look at it. Isn't 6 half of 12? So 7 should be half of 14. You can kind of see that one come together. Then this one down here, this one's a little more complicated because it's got feet and inches both. So what you need to do is put your inches into decimal form. And so how you would do that is you need to say, well, that's 9 out of 12 inches. So this would come out to be 12.75 because the 9 over 12 is 0.75. So now what we have is 12.75 feet over 25 feet is equal to something over 12. And this one I'd have to get my calculator for. Hang on a second, let me grab it. And so you cross multiply where you can. So you're going to do 12.75 times 12 and then divide by 25. And we find out that the missing number is 6.12. So that's what goes right here.